In this video, we'll cover the best way to install the Aeratis Traditions 24 beaded ceiling products. Before you begin, make sure your ceiling joists are clean and are even with each other. Any high or low spots will be visible in the finished ceiling. Also, you should determine which direction you're going to run your Aeratis Traditions 24 ceiling boards. You have the choice to run them parallel or perpendicular to the structure. To install your Aeratis ceiling, you'll need a miter saw, pneumatic finishing gun, 2-inch finishing nails, construction adhesive, a caulk gun, a rubber mallet, and a tape measure. In this video, we will be installing the Traditions 24 boards perpendicular to the house. First, we're going to measure the length of the board you'll need. Do this by measuring from wall to wall. If you're doing a parallel installation, you would use a whole board, then measure from the end of the board to the wall. Make sure you leave a 1/4-inch gap between the wall and your Traditions 24 ceiling boards. Next, we'll have to make sure we install the first board completely square to the structure. Measure from the ending point of your ceiling to 1/4 inch away from the wall and mark each ceiling joist. Now, we're ready to install the first board. Before we do this, we need to double-check the pressure on the regulator side of the air compressor. Depending on the type of wood you are shooting into, you will have to adjust the pressure. In most cases, you want the head of the nail to be either flush or countersink the nail 1/64 of an inch below the surface. Make sure the pressure is not set too high, forcing the nails to pass completely through the ceiling material. It is best practice to use construction adhesive. If you are installing Traditions 24 on ceiling joists that are 24-inch on center, you will need to use construction adhesive on the ceiling joist. Now we're ready to shoot the finished nails into the tongue or bead just after the tongue. On the first board, we want to shoot a face nail within 1/2 inch of the edge of the board next to the house. This will eventually be covered by a trim piece. After the first board is installed, we will continue installing by sliding the groove over the tongue, bump it lightly with a rubber mallet, and then fasten each board near the tongue. This wraps up this Aeratis video. If you have any questions that are still unanswered, please call us at 888-676-2683 or visit the installation section of Aeratis.com. Thank you for giving us the opportunity to earn your business.